course, Clark, we got a few veteran-laden teams out there outperforming predictions, saying, don't put us out to pasture just yet.
And I love it, being kind of an old-school guy myself. People obsessed with shiny new items forget how important experience is in winning games. I mean, look at the championship winners. Very few young teams are in that group. I imagine you could probably count them on one hand.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 2 guard. He just recently learned that we'll get to see MP at All-Star Weekend. Well, great to see him share the spotlight with the best the NBA has to offer.
And it's a chance for MP to show the people what he is truly capable of. You know he won't waste an opportunity to display his skill.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against Milwaukee. James outside. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. D'Angelo Russell, the 2nd overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his 2nd season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Now, here is Russell. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Comes up empty down low.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the shot goes in.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Curry passes to MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist. MP's got 5 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Davis. Back to Russell. Pass to Reeves. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's MP. An easy 2 points on the way. And it's 7 points for MP.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Russell. And again, the Lakers no good. MP right side. Outside Curry. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's LeBron. This game he had 34 points.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 6. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender posting.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's James. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Russell with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Here's Golden State. Outpacing him right now in a 15-2 run. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year. because we were in the Eastern Conference. Those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Green. And it's Klay Thompson in for Andrew Wiggins. Now here's Schroeder. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Walker's shot is off. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Count the basket. 14 points for MP.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Curry against Schroeder. Beasley outside. Pass to Walker. Inside, Bamba. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Good position that time around the bucket, and when Bamba does that, he's hard to stop.
Here's MP. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the shot goes down.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
MP's shot is good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this.
Get ready to move.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And in forward, it's going to be Thompson and Wiggins. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Green in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Warriors 5. And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers got the job done. He dropped in 55 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Stephen Curry.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for MP. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Hey, that mid-range area, in-between area, we call it, inside the three-point line and not at the rim, Wiggins knows he can get this shot anytime he wants.
Now here's LeBron. No points in the game yet for him. Davis, the pass to Vanderbilt. Russell against DiVincenzo. They get the rebound. Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
Here's DiVincenzo. And here's MP for three. And another three for Golden State.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
So looking it over. And it's James missing. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Man, is it easy to remain in awe of the greatness of LeBron James. Clark, this is a guy that just doesn't seem to age. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really one of the remarkable runs in the history of sports in my mind, quite honestly, Kevin, on and off the floor. We know he spends a lot of time and money to keep his body in peak shape, but yet is still not showing any real signs of slowing down. We know Father Time is undefeated, but I tell you what, LeBron is giving it a run for its money.
Now, MP, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's MP. The Lakers with the rebound. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to... Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And Walker kicks it over to Schroeder. Now here is Hachimura, defended by Kuminga. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Looney, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist here tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got his first points of the night.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball. He's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Outside, Walker. The pass to Hachimura. Knocked away. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Kuminga the pass to MP. Another three for Golden State.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Schroeder surveying the floor. One second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
And on defense, Curry's quickness really pays off. Able to stay all over the shooter.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And will return shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that. Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. They've got Anthony Davis, Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 2.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Here's Russell. A second chance effort, and that one drops. Vanderbilt's got his first points in this one.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Feeds to MP. And the dunk by MP.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. LeBron kicks to Russell. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Reeves. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside, Russell. Davis against Green. Lets it go from 14. Nice jump shot. Good. Davis has got 8.
You know, unlike a lot of bigs, Davis doesn't have to operate inside. He's totally confident in his ability to do damage from the perimeter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Passes it to Reeves. Tries from the block. And the rejection by MP. And Curry has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Russell. Pass to Davis. 1:46 left in the third. Clock at 6. Here's Reeves, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney is checked in for Jermichael Green. Kuminga comes in for Green, and it's Klay Thompson in for Andrew Wiggins. Walker finds Hachimura. Here's Walker, the 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Pass to Reeves. At the elbow, it's Bamba. And the pass to Reeves. The Warriors pull it in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And good, he hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Bamba passes to Schroeder. Here's Hachimura. Pass to Reeves. Trying to get open is Hachimura. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Coming down to the floor for the Lakers, Malik Beasley.
Seven seconds left here in the third quarter. With 4 seconds on the clock, and Bamba with the lay-in. Bamba's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Iguodala out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Payton. Then it's MP. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Back to Walker. Schroeder outside. He kicks it to Walker. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. For 3, Beasley. Good defense by MP. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that'll continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
Schroeder up top. Outside, Walker. Beasley outside. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Schroeder. Los Angeles with another miss. The Warriors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Again, what an avalanche! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Here's Walker. That one's off, still out of sync. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. And here's MP for three. And another three for Golden State.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Schroeder. And the rejection by MP. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Walker taking his time here. Poke loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a